can't say this.
Well, saying goodbye to age labels like baby boomer or millennial or Gen X or Gen Z, there's a lot of them. New research shows that using those categories can be problematic and paints an incomplete picture of the differences between age groups. Pew Research Center, for example, says they'll no longer use those terms. And critics point out that the labels are no longer being used to help people understand themselves or the world around them, but to sell them products and create a bigger divide among generations. All right, let's break this all down with our panel. Culture expert, podcast host Brooke Siffrin, and family coach and social media influencer Sean Donahue are buzzy generation names to both of you. I see you laughing. Sean, take it away from here. What do you make of it?
You know, at first time I saw this, I was a little bit salty. It's like, here we are again. More people telling me I can't use this word. You know, I can't say this. It's like these terms have been pretty helpful us to describe ourselves, describe how we're different. But on the other hand, if you think about this, like, this isn't like the National Enquirer we're talking about. This is Pew Research. This isn't TMZ. This is like a legit think tank filled with like a bunch of super smart nerds that do a lot of research. So you would think, like, if anyone should like be precise with their words, it should probably be like the people at, you know, Pew Research. The rest of us, I think we should still be loosey-goosey and be able to talk the way we want to talk. But I mean, I think it's a good move what they did.
Brooke?
Yeah, it's interesting because I agree with Sean. At first I was like, this seems silly. Why are we worrying about this? But if you think about the titles, they're almost always used as an insult. Like, okay, boomer, which I am guilty of saying, and I say it to anybody, even if they're not a boomer, because I think it's funny. But like, we're always talking about millennials and how they love avocado toast, and boomers can't use technology. But if you think about it, they're getting that description later in life. Like, we're not born into our generation and like, oh, you're born, you love avocado toast. It's when we get old enough and it's like, well, this person now can't use technology. They're such a boomer.
Right.
So I kind of agree in
Avocado
that it
toast
is never
is
used as
good.
a compliment.
That is true, but you're right. Why do we talk about them negatively? But we don't have to talk about them negatively. Like, I was talking to my mom, and when she talks,
the golden rule,
she's
right?
like, you know, I'm a boomer. This is the way we think, because it's kind of generally true. A lot of Gen Z do have things in common. I'm Gen X. You know, we grew up on the X generation. We do generally think the same. So why do we why do we have to be negative with the terms? Why can't we just be like more well balanced and be nice about it?
Yeah, that's the goal. It's the golden rule, right? All right, real quick. Speaking of these generational divides, your take on the latest Gen Z trend. It is called bed rotting. It's exactly what it sounds like, laying in your bed, doing nothing. The younger generation says it's a form of self-care. Some people binge watch Netflix.
Self-care. First of all
right, just jump in, go. Take it away.
Everybody. I mean, no, this is why you gotta love kids, because young people and kids, they're coming up with new terms and new ways of thinking. This is fun. Like, think about this. We have a term called like couch potato, or I'm just chilling. But people don't really chill on their couch anymore. A lot of people chill in their beds. And I mean, it's kind of a funny term, like bed rot. Nah, just, what are you doing? You know, I'm just a whole lot of nothing, just bed rotting. I don't know, it's kind of funny. It's like, thank God we have weird terms and weird kids making weird TikTok videos to kind of give us funny new terms. You know, I think it's kind of funny.
Brooke, you ever done bed rotting? Real quick.
I've never heard of it. Been a long time participator though, but I think it's a terrible name. It's like, that does not sound fun. We've been doing it for years. They just gave it a name.
Yeah. All right. Brooke Siffrin, Sean Donahue, thanks for talking about it.